So the other day when I was talking about the renders of the Z Fold 6 and I mentioned that there are rumors of a Z Fold 6 Ultra, I made a joke that I could probably just wait a day or so and On Leaks would probably have posted on Smart pre-renders of the Ultra phone as well. And today that has not happened. We're actually looking at renders of the Z Flip 6. And actually, I considered not even making this video because there's so little for me to say here, but I figured I would bring it to you anyways. This is going to be a short video because there's almost nothing changing about this device. It looks nearly identical to the Z Flip 5, which I don't think should be too shocking because they did just have that big change with the cover display on the Flip 5. So no one's really expected them to do anything crazy with the Flip 6, and they're not. From what we can tell, expect a pretty minor refresh from year over year. Obviously, you're going to be getting the newer chipset inside, but other than that, I think the cameras are going to remain pretty much the same. We may see a slightly larger battery. I believe this article does say potentially a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, which would be a nice add. 7 years of software updates. They also mention, but it's going to retain the 12 megapixel cameras that it's had. Perhaps slight improvements to those sensors, but again, nothing crazy going on there either. Now, they do also mention that there could be some improvements to the hinge, right? So improved durability, perhaps even an improved visibility of the crease, something to bring it more in line with what OnePlus is doing. But I do think that that is pretty speculative. I think that this render probably doesn't go much further than skin deep. Maybe they've heard some things about the internals. Most of the stuff is stuff we can probably just assume. And something else we can assume is that Samsung probably does not see a big need to do much with the Flip because it's the one that's selling better of the two, the Flip and the Fold. The Flip is where most of their sales are coming from. And let's be honest, they've got themselves a pretty nice looking device that doesn't really require a whole lot of change, and there really isn't a whole lot of true competition in that phone segment, right? Like you're either buying the Flip or I guess you could buy the Motorola phone, but how many people that are looking at these are really going the Motorola way? Like, I feel like the Flip is kind of still the obvious answer. It's clearly the more well-rounded device. Motorola definitely took a big step in the right direction, but how many people are going to recommend you buy that one over the Flip? The Flip, I think, is just... I think that they know what they have, so there's not really a good incentive to reinvent the wheel with this phone. Now, if you want to see the full article, I will drop a link to that in the description down below, and I do encourage you to do so because they did some great reporting as usual, and you should go reward them with a click. Otherwise, hit that like button before you go. Subscribe for more content just like this. I will see you on the next one, and until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.